Have you ever thought to yourself, you just cannot remember names, right after you meet somebody? Or do you find yourself tending to think negatively and you're not sure why those negative thoughts keep ruminating in your head? Well, we may have a solution just for you. It is a book called Training Your Brain for Dummies, and author Dr. Tracy Alloway, a UNF professor of psychology. She has also had her research featured on The Guardian, The Daily Mail, as well as BBC Radio, Sky News, ABC News. The list goes on and on. Dr. Alloway, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. By the way, it's really neat. They called you and they said, hey, the For Dummies series.
Yes, they did.
And they said, will you help us with this book? That must have been a pretty neat honor for you to do that.
It was great, and I loved writing it, Casey. There are so many great tips out there, and it was such a fun opportunity to pull it all together.
Okay, so let's dive into this because it's fun. Can we first train our brains? Obviously, we can, right?
Yes, and I think that's what's exciting because a few years ago we thought we couldn't. You're kind of stuck with what you have, but now there's this idea of plasticity, like a rubber band, an elastic band, that you can actually stretch your brain, grow it, grow more neural connections and networks, whatever your age. It's not just when you're young.
That was going to be my next question. So can we start now, later in life? It's not one of those things where you had to start early, create so much space, and you're stuck with what you have.
No, not at all. I mean, a lot of the studies are looking at people over 65 as well as those who are young. So.
Okay, and then is it true about the 10%? We only use 10%. Can we tap into more? I mean, there's a lot of wasted space up there.
We can definitely tap into more, for sure. And I mean, I think we want to think of the brain that there are different functions. Think of an orchestra. Each player has a different role, and sometimes we don't maximize that role. Sleep is a great example. When we lose sleep or we don't get enough sleep, our working memory, the conductor of our brain, has to step in and do the language center's job. And that's why you often feel like when you're tired, you're like, why can't I think of that word? It's right there. It's not coming out. It's because that part of the brain isn't working when you're sleeping, and the working memory part has to step in and say, I have to do language and comprehension and processing.
So it's like when your coworker doesn't show up, or he comes in, he's only half mentally present. I have to step in and do his job.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's
not that happens.
Not that ever happens. Okay. So you dive into the book, the parts of the brain. You say it's just as important to know how your brain functions as an organ, just as it is how to train it. Right?
Definitely.
Okay, so let's get into some more fun stuff. Talking about long-term and short-term memories. So if we feel like we put our keys somewhere, we can't remember where we put them, or we meet somebody, we can't remember their names, like literally 5 to 10 minutes later, what's going on? How do we strengthen our short-term memory?
Yeah, and I think we have to think of memory as a two-part process. The first is the encoding phase. How do you actually get that information in? And oftentimes when you meet someone, there's so much going on, we don't actually take time to encode that information. We're like, oh yeah, John, yep, fine. And then we move on without actually stopping to think, let's pick a feature, let's actually process that information more deeply. So research has shown that we actually process attractive as well as unattractive faces much more deeply. And that's because they're distinctive features. So force yourself when you meet someone to find something distinctive. Is it their hair color? Is it a shirt that they're wearing? Is it the kind of shoes? And match their name with that distinctive feature, and that'll make it a more deeper processing of information.
So because I've also heard like you take their name and then you think about somebody else who maybe has the same name, so it's name, but you say look at how a feature on them.
Exactly.
And that's a good way to remember
Get that visual part of your memory involved, so you're not just, if you think of your verbal part, that auditory part, if you're at a party or at a meeting, there's so much noise. It's hard just to hone in and focus on just the name when you're probably kind of thinking, do I need to be doing something over here? But if you employ that visual part of the brain, you're maximizing your resources right there.
What about long-term memory? Because we create, I had some wonderful memories over the weekend that I want to hold with me forever. How do you maximize your long-term memory?
And that's such an important part because our long-term memory is one of the first things to go as we age, and it's linked with Alzheimer's and dementia. There's a quick game called a fluency game, and it's a lot of fun. I do this all the time, but give yourself 30 seconds and list as many objects as you can in 30 seconds. And what that does is it creates that path between your short-term, your working memory, and your long-term memory, and you're kind of keeping that path clear instead of letting it get grown over and kind of get dusted over. So say, name as many food types as you can in 30 seconds.
Do you write them down, say them out
loud?
No,
just say it out loud. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's what it does is it brings all that long-term knowledge back up in the front of your mind again.
Okay, you're going to stick around, right? We want to go more, we want to talk about kids. We want to talk about diets. There's a lot of things that you say that you should be eating that make a big difference about how your brain functions. So stick around. We'll have you come back in a bit. Thank you, Dr. Alloway, as always. Remember that you can pick up a copy of Dr. Alloway's book, Training Your Brain for Dummies, anywhere major books are sold, including Amazon, which is where I got mine. And by the way, there were only about 3 left. So you might want to get onto it ASAP. Coming up after the break,